not care about either of those. Okay, so step one. I want to go see if I need watts, but I want to go see if Gengar is up. So that's our first step. Also gonna go hit up some of these glowing dens real quick, get myself as many watts as I possibly can. But it still considers these to be taken. I apparently hurt my back at some point over the past week or two, so I was gonna go exercising today, and apparently that's not happening. Not 100% sure what I did to myself. I might see if the Watt exploit is still active. I mean, it's not a terribly big deal, to be 100% honest with you. Yeah, so there's an exploit you can take advantage of, or at least you used to be able to take advantage of. I don't know if you can actually do it anymore. We're gonna see. But it was a way that you could, among other things, kind of force certain Pokemon to spawn the way you wanted them to. It was also a way to get a ton of watts. Now, I never took advantage of it, but given that we're getting down to just literally getting Pokemon that are only available during certain weathers, certain days, only available via not this nonsense. We're going to see if it's available, and then we're going to kind of look and see what we can do. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to set my system into airplane mode. Cannot do that. Fine. Parent. Okay, cool. So what you do is you, whoops. And I don't know if this is still available. I don't know if they patched this. Did I not? Yeah, I'm in local. I don't know how these guys exist. I don't want you. Can you go away? So basically what we do is we go up to a given den. And we're going to, so I'm in local right now. So, it shouldn't actually do anything. We're going to say invite others. And as soon as it starts searching, we're going to back out. And we're going to, oops, that's not what I want. We're going to go ahead and adjust the date. What am I looking for? System. I'm going to advance the date by 1 day. And I'm going to quit. Stop looking for participants. Okay, so now you'll see that the den is glowing red again. So, because I've done that, it is adjusted the day the system thinks it is. So you notice that some of these dens have beams that didn't have a beam before. So the system completely thinks I'm on a completely separate day, which is what we wanted. I'm going to go check for that Gengar one more time. Now, what I really want is to find a day that the given den that I'm looking for actually does have the Gigantamax beam. But we're going to do that in a second. So I wasn't originally going to use this, but again, I have other stuff to do, and I don't want to wait for some of this stuff. And I also don't want to hope that I can get... damn, it's a bear tick. I don't want to hope I can get one of my friends to, like, trade a bunch of stuff to me, because we have kind of a large list. I actually transferred the list to my computer. I have a large list of stuff I have to do. And I'm going to have to get a friend to actually do a bunch of trades for me, but this is just trades. I don't want them to have to source stuff for me. I just want them to be able to transfer stuff for me, which is still a pain in the butt, but at least not as bad. So we go in here. I don't need that, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it again. So doing this allows you to get effectively unlimited watts. It also allows you to force certain Pokemon to spawn. So you see? And the spots change. So we're just going to take advantage of this, and we're just going to go and, you know, open up a bunch of these. Get a bunch of stuff, and maybe even get something that I need. That is a Trevenant. I do need Trevenant. So we're just going to go ahead and take this one. So we're just going to do this in order to make things go faster for the stuff I have to catch. And if we're lucky, which I don't really expect to be lucky all that much, but if we're lucky, stuff like this will happen, and I will find a poke that I actually want. You know, it is possible that we're not going to be lucky. In which case, we're just going to get Watts, which will allow me to get Wishing Stars, which will allow me to do this. So yeah, we're going to be doing an awful lot of we're going to be doing an awful lot of this, basically. Oh, good. It knocked something out. That's what I want to see. I'm also going to gradually be pulling information on, like, which stuff spawns where. Good. Yep. You use the water move on the plant thing. That's great. That's super. So let me look up information for what I need. So that Gengar we're still going to be hunting down. And hopefully I find one on the just floating around somewhere. That is my hope. There we go. But we might not actually see a Gengar anywhere. So Gengar is Raritan 43. Hey, cool, we got it. Cool. I actually need all of these EXP candies, so this is actually really useful. Okay, so there's Trevenant. That's 339, which means I don't need that anymore. As I said, I kind of knew that was one of the ones that I actually needed. So it was very convenient that that kind of popped up. So the entire idea here is we're going to be getting a bunch of Watts. Do not need Sizzly. Not Sizzlipede? Scorch. Don't need Scorch. Do I need that one? That's, okay, I'm going to try going for this one. I think this one's Flapple. And if it is, it would make my life a lot easier to have this be Flapple. I don't think it's an Applin. The silhouette's wrong. Excuse me, I'll be right back. No, I actually was not, saying words. My grandparents called, and usually when they call out of the blue, it means something bad happened, so I wanted to make sure I took that call. Thankfully, nothing bad happened. Also, that was annoying. Also, did I not? I know I switched to Zamazenta. Great. So yeah, this is the Apple Ton, which unfortunately is not something I actually need. I need Flapple. But because this is a Gigantamax Appleton, I think we're going to go ahead and try to do this again. And hopefully we'll actually, be able to do this. Its damage is really good, and unfortunately, our allies are not particularly good. They're just getting one shot all day long, which is completely obnoxious. So I might have to go online to make sure we actually get a chance at catching this, because I would like a chance at catching this. Because unfortunately, our allies are just not doing any damage, you know? And we're just not breaking through this shield, like, at all. Oh, good. Yep. See, it's just one-shotting everything. Yeah, thankfully, yeah, nothing bad happened. Just they were calling because I haven't had a chance to talk to them recently. I tried talking to them before my my trip, and was not able to get in touch with them. Like, we're not going to even break through this thing's shield, and that's a problem. I need my allies to actually do work, and I need them to not be killed instantly. Also, don't use Aquatail on something that has, like, double strength against Aquatail. See, I'd love to use Flamethrower, but Flamethrower's not going to do anything to it. I could try Venoshock, but I don't think it's going to be as useful as Dynamax Cannon. Okay, Ice Shard's good. We like Ice Shard. And here comes the next shield. God, it's freaking 6. Yeah, and it's just going to instantly kill me. I don't remember this off the top of my head, but also, hi again, Endlord. Is it gonna kill someone? It's almost gonna kill someone. Nope, killed Wishy-Washy. Great, we get kicked out again. I hate this thing. I do. I want to catch it, but I hate this thing. Switch Pokemon. Switch to Zamazenta. Thank you. And now hopefully we'll actually have trainers that are worth a damn. I kind of doubt it. Okay, so. I know where Gengar is. What is Pokemon? So 186 is Alcremie. Alcremie would probably be better for me to just catch on my own. Oh god, oh my god, why do I get such bad luck? Just a Togepi? Not even a Togetic? So I guess we're gonna Behemoth Bash and see. I mean, the problem is this is not gonna be... None of the attacks I'm going to do are going to be super effective, which sucks. See, it's just going to one-shot stuff. Like, it's like there's no point doing this, because it just one-shots all of my allies. Why did I switch to Zamazenta? It's stronger, and it's also not weak to anything Appleton can do. Behemoth Bash is also still going to be fairly strong, even though it's not a crit. Or even though it's not super effective. Let's say, look, it's just one-shotting everything. And it uses 2 moves per turn. So it's just going to immediately kill me, because my allies here just are not strong. I mean, I'll switch back to Eternatus after this, but this thing just because I'm getting the same Pokemon every time, and we know that it can one-shot all this crap. Zamazenta also happens to be several levels above Eternatus, so I also thought that its damage might be better. You can only get Gigantamaxes from special events, specifically from raids or mystery gifts. You can't get them naturally, at least as far as I'm aware. Okay, is one of my guys gonna actually... Maybe one of my guys will actually Dynamax. That would be fantastic. I doubt it. But I'm also not using a poke that can Dynamax. Okay, so that's where it's wiping our stat changes. There goes Weavile. So we got one more death available to us. I wish I had a really strong ice poke, because ice would be really good against Appleton. I don't have one, though. Well, actually, that's not true. I caught that. Ooh. That's right. I have that Lapras. I could use Lapras against Appleton. Okay, well, if we fail this one, which we're probably going to, I'll pull out Lapras. Because I have a Gigantamax Lapras available to me. And there goes Wishy-Washy. Well. The problem is, it's not even my Pokemon that's the problem. It is very specifically my allies who keep on getting killed very quickly. So it's kind of like there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, where's that Lapras? Okay, I'm hoping that this Lapras is strong enough for this. The problem is that Appleton is grass type. Okay, please tell me we have a decent set of pokes. Please tell me we have a decent set of pokes here. Nope. God, and I just have a bunch of stuff that's weak to him. I wish Sheer Cold would actually work on Appleton. It's not going to, though. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just do a couple turns with Freeze Dries. I'm not going to Dynamax because literally the turn after I Dynamax, he's going to have a shield on. I would rather Dynamax when he doesn't have a shield. Good, all of you guys are going to miss. Bye, Pikachu. But yeah, I don't want to Dynamax. And there it goes. There's one. I don't want to Dynamax while Appleton has a shield available to it, because it just means I'm not going to get anything done. Okay, that hit. Okay, great. That hits like a truck. Okay, good. That's quick attack, which means that I'm actually going to land the Freeze Dry. I really wish this would freeze this thing. That's just cosmic powering. Of course it is. And there goes Soul Rock. That's 2. We get 2 more KOs, and it's probably going to KO me. Yep, and there's the... Ugh. And I just don't even... I don't even have the option to freaking Dynamax. I would love to Dynamax, and I'm not even being given the option. My allies get to basically use up the Dynamax power without actually Dynamaxing. Okay, good. It used the Energy Ball on me. That's actually a good thing. What does the storm growing bigger mean? So every time one of my allies dies, or and any of us dies, the storm grows bigger. After 4 allies die, the storm gets too strong for us, and we get kicked out. And there it is. This is so irritating. So the problem is, because I'm not playing online... You know what? Let me turn on online, see if I can at least get people who, can try against this thing. So the problem is, the computers that join, it doesn't usually select, good Pokemon. And that's the problem. So I'm continuously getting computer partners who are weak to every move that Appleton has available to it, which sucks entirely. It's really obnoxious. So right now, we're going to hope that, we're going to hope I can get some actual allies. I just have to hope that... Well, they have a turn limit. It's 10 total turns, and each turn, each of the 4 allies gets to take a move. So it's actually more like 40 actual turns of the allies. It's a lot. You have a long time to take these things down. Why is there a limit at all? To make sure that level 6 people can't try. Like, if you could... There are a lot of really, like, degenerate strategies that involve doing stuff like using Toxic on an opponent and then just protecting your way through. They take forever, but they're really, really useful. So it just stops you from using strategies like that. You have to actually be able to beat the opponent, like, in the legit stand-up fight. Nobody gonna join? Nobody wants a G-Max Appleton? Well, I mean, there's other things that you can do. Like, there are a variety of different strategies that you can use. You can do the Toxic thing at level 60. Like, it's a almost guaranteed to win thing. It just takes a bunch of turns. And that's the problem. Oh, come on. Why can't I find people to do this? Why do people not want G-Max Appleton? Why would they want slower strategies to not work? I don't know. They want degenerate strategies to not be viable. They want you to actually beat the opponent, not just outlast it. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm telling you probably why it's there. Some of these strategies are generally considered to be not fun strategies, and they don't want you to be able to cheese your way through a fight. Degenerate would be cheesing it, would be abusing the system to get a result that you're looking for.